see some theme park enthusiasts here as well that are supporting us. We appreciate your feedback, good and bad. It helps us to be better, and we're really...
Yeah, good one. I think I was like 12%, right?
Already trying to find taking like vegan. Going with it, but you've got to figure out all right.
Don't say one day that day will never come. Wash away your worries and your woes.
Murray, 1 second, everyone. Murray, quit it with the whistling. People are here. People are finally here.
Took long enough. G'day everyone, the name's Murray. If you didn't catch that already, and this is my sister Jane.
I started to believe that we had discovered all of this for ourselves.
Don't you mean when I discovered it?
Sorry, but your emergency landing does not count as discovery.
Hey, I got the plane down in one piece. Mostly.
Next time you decide to borrow my plane, maybe don't use the temple roof as a landing strip.
And yet, here we are. Without that landing, we might never have stumbled onto Rivertown.
All right, fine. I will give you that one. But don't go touching anything in my restaurant. I don't need your grubby mitts getting on anything.
What's wrong with these mitts?
Ugh.
They've been hard at work getting Murray Sippy motors up and running.
I can't believe you found working parts in those old relics.
Working, that's generous. You know, it took every ounce of engineering genius to rebuild those old vehicles. You know, those engines hadn't seen daylight in yonks, but now they're roaring.
And can you believe that we found this? I mean, a whole temple hidden in plain sight. The inside details are incredible. It's almost like the walls are alive.
Yeah, you know, got to have your wits about you in there. One wrong turn.
Hey. Don't ruin the surprise. Let them discover it for themselves.
Yeah, you're right. And once your adventuring has worked up an appetite, head on over to Jane's restaurant.
Not just a restaurant. I needed a home to put all of my treasures from all of the years, like exotic animals and antiques, even some familiar koalas.
All I care about is whether the feed's any good, and that I can vouch for.
Oh, thanks, Murray. Well, I like to think that we've given Rivertown a whole new life, and I think it's ready to share with all of you.
Well, the sentiment's nice and all, Jane, but I'm feeling a little bit underdressed.
Oh.
I can only imagine what this guy over here is starting to feel like.
Oh, there he is.
Jeez, wore that on your big day, mate? Gosh, I think we better move this along a bit, I think.
What are we waiting for, Murray? Welcome to Rivertown, everyone, and enjoy your adventuring.
Well, good morning, everyone. I hope you're feeling deadly here on this lovely summer's day. My name's Tyson. I'm a proud Torres Strait Islander man from the Kilgargar region of the Torres Straits. So I've been invited here today just to give you all an acknowledgement to country. Now, when I do my acknowledgements, I always like to play the Yidaki, just to invite the spirits of and the ancestors of this land to come and join us and enjoy, be a part of this celebration here today. So usually I like to play it and then talk in the local Yugambeh language. Jingri Jimbalang, Jingi Walwalu, Nanyaniri Tyson, Jingri Yugambeh Jargon, Jingri Kumbameri Jargon. What I just said to you on the local Yugambeh language is welcome my many friends. Hello, how are you? My name is Tyson. Welcome to the Yugambeh language region that is made up of 8 different tribes that span all the way north to the Beenleigh area, all the way south towards the Tweed, and then all the way inland towards the Bow Desert and the Hinterland Range. Now, more specifically, Dreamworld here falls on the Kumbameri country, and I'd like to acknowledge those, the indigenous Mobo and the traditional custodians of this land, pay my respects to the elders that came before us, that were in charge of keeping our culture and keeping it alive to be able to teach the younger generations. I'd like to pay my respects to the elders that are here with us today, that are in charge of teaching us all about the culture now, and then also pay my respects to all the younger generation who are the keepers of our knowledge that will be able to teach future generations. And again, I'd like to welcome you all and acknowledge that you all here today on this land and country. Thank you.
Well, good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming. My name's Greg Young. I'm the CEO here at Dreamworld, and welcome to Rivertown. I just want to say a big thanks to Jane, Murray and Tyson for welcoming us here today. I know it's very hot, so we're going to be fast because I don't think you want to hear from us. You want to get on the rides, I'd imagine. So I'm going to break with protocol slightly, just a little bit. We're very fortunate to have a number of distinguished guests with us here this morning. If I could list them all out, it's going to take longer than the ride testing did last night, and I think that would be unhelpful for anyone standing in the sun right now. So I want to sincerely thank all of our dignitaries. I can see you all here today. We've got ministers, we've got chairmen, we've got all sorts of big dogs around, and I want to say thank you to all of you for coming out so close to Christmas. But our big VIPs are our guests, and I'm particularly pleased to have you all here with us this morning. We do have a couple of very brief speeches, and they will be brief. So first of all, I'd like to welcome the Acting Mayor and our local councillor and a great friend of Dreamworld, Councillor Donna Gates, to say a few words. Donna.
Can you hear me? Yep. It's really my pleasure to be here. I'd like to start by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land on which we gather and pay my respects to elders past, present and emerging. I'd also like to acknowledge Minister Andrew Powell, State Minister for Environment and Tourism and Minister for Science and Innovation, and of course my good mate Mark Boothman, who's now the Chief Government Whip. Great to see you here today, Mark. We both represent this area, so it's an added pleasure for us to be here with you on this important day. I'd also like to acknowledge Chairman Gary Weiss, who's here, and Greg Yong, of course, our CEO of Dreamworld. I just want to say that on behalf of the city, we are so grateful for the investment that Dreamworld continues to make in our tourism market. Their passion is unrivaled, and it's just fantastic to think that another $55 million investment is here, broadening the experiences for visitors to this park. We know that we have to keep renewing and refreshing our tourism product to remain at the forefront. The city is trying to do its bit, and we've allocated just in the last 12 months $75 million towards marketing and management of tourism in our city, and another $25 million to upgrade our tourist park. So we need partners like Dreamworld in order to achieve all that we can. We know it's the best city in the world, and that we have the very highest and best tourism people involved in delivering and keeping the smiles on the faces of visitors to this park. So thank you, Dreamworld. Thank you for continuing to support the tourism sector, and I'll make it short and sweet and finish on that. And thank you on behalf of the Mayor, who can't be here today, but would send his best wishes to each and every one of you. So thanks for having us here.
Thanks, Donna. Great to have you here this morning. Next, I'd like to welcome the Honourable Andrew Powell, the State Minister for Tourism and in the Environment, and also Science and Innovation, to say a few words. So thanks for coming out, Andrew, and look forward to hearing what you have to say.
Thanks very much, Greg. As the bloke wearing the jacket, I'm going to be very, very brief. Tyson, thanks for your welcome to country, mate. Greg, thank you for having us here. Acting Mayor Donna, lovely to be here with you and my parliamentary colleague, the member for Dreamworld, Mark Boothman. I also want to acknowledge Dr. Gary Weiss and his lovely wife, Chrissy, but more importantly, Chrissy's brother and sister-in-law, who are all the way here from Michigan in the United States. And at the end of the day, this is what it's all about, bringing in tourists from overseas as well as our domestic markets into Queensland. And how good is it to be here at the official opening of Rivertown. Now, we're about to jump on this Jungle Rush roller coaster, but as it has been said, there's so much more to Rivertown than just the roller coaster. There's the restaurant behind us, as well as a number of other immersive opportunities, and hats off to Dreamworld for doing this. The Gold Coast is Australia's premier theme park destination, and we want to keep it that way. But to keep it that way, it does take product development and redevelopment, and that's exactly what Dreamworld has done here, so congratulations. As a state, we've got to take this opportunity too to do exactly that. We've got the Brisbane Olympics coming up in 2032, the Brisbane Olympic and Paralympic Games. We've got to be ready for them on a tourism footing. We've got to make sure we use this green and gold runway to promote Brisbane, Southeast Queensland and the state of Queensland to the world, so that we can bank in tourism dollars coming into the state for decades following the Olympics. So thank you, Dreamworld. It's an honour to be here today at this official opening. And ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoy this glorious, spectacular Queensland Day.
Thanks very much, Minister. Great Queensland Day. And I'd like to now welcome Dr. Gary Weiss, our chairman, up to the podium just to say a few brief words.
everyone, and what a really exciting day today is. Rivertown is the single largest investment in the history of Dreamworld. It is a truly outstanding product, and on behalf of all of us involved at Coast Entertainment, I really want to thank you, Greg, and all your team for all your efforts in delivering what is truly a world-class product. So just want to thank all our guests. You will truly enjoy the precinct. The ride is phenomenal. We just took a ride a few minutes ago. It is truly world-class. So everyone, please enjoy, pass the word that this is a phenomenal precinct and Dreamworld is back and its best days are well and truly ahead of it. Thank you.
Thanks very much, Gary. Only a few quick things from me. I've got a bit, but I'm going to do it fast. Today is more than just an opening of a new precinct. You might be surprised, but a year ago, this whole area was underwater. Like, I'm talking waist deep underwater after some terrible storms that a lot of the Gold Coasters have experienced firsthand. I think this is an extraordinary demonstration of resilience and tenacity to get from where we were a year ago to where we are today. So this means a huge amount. And to that end, I really just want to take a few moments to thank some people. First of all, to Marnus and his theming team, including Guy, who's here today. Guys, you've done a magical job. It looks tremendous. So Marnus, thank you so much. And Guy, to you too as well, mate. To our partners at Heron Curry, the builders, Dan, Chapo, Greg, Maddie, Pollard, Dash, Koa, Nandi, and the entire team. Thank you so much for all the work that you put in, especially through the last few months. If you were here to see it, we've had people working in the pouring down rain to get here by today. And I think it's just been a tremendous job. So well done to every single one of you for all of your work. To Kane and his team at Open Projects, including Lee, Tracy and Cam, who have brought Jungle Janes to life, and I can't wait for you to see the restaurant. And to all of our friends at ADG Engineering, Theme Park Support and DRA, your contribution has been immense. We're especially honoured to have here today Robert from Vekoma, who built the ride. Vekoma do work around the world. They do Disney, they do Universal, and they also are very proud to do Dreamworld. Robert's family have just flown here from Europe this morning, and I think they were coming here primarily to come out and get on this ride and visit Dreamworld, which has been really exciting. So Rob has been here every night with our team to make this a safe and reliable ride, and we just can't wait for you to experience it. I also want to make a quick mention of Stuart and his team at ICP, and of Miles and his team at Logan Steel. These two guys and their teams, they're not just contractors to us, they're trusted partners, and they are members of the Dreamworld family. And I can tell you honestly, we would not be here if it wasn't for those two guys and their teams and what they've done. So I just can't say enough. A huge thank you to you guys. I'm really happy to see some theme park enthusiasts here as well that are supporting us. We appreciate your feedback, good and bad. It helps us to be better, and we're really proud to have you here today. On a personal note, my daughters wanted me to give a shout out this morning on today's show, and I thought that was probably inappropriate, but I thought I could do it here. So to my daughters, Maddie, Ruby and Esther, a big shout out to you guys. And to my wife, Tanya, who's been running around for the last month or so. We needed some cheap and free labour, so she's been driving around the Gold Coast and Brisbane and out west picking up props, which you'll be able to see at Jane shortly. Tanya, I really appreciate everything you've done to help get us there. I've been told that I can be home on Wednesday, so I'll have Wednesday off, which will be really exciting. And to every member of our Dreamworld team, I'm going to save a proper thank you for you guys when we have our special event for all of our contractors, and I don't want to list everyone for fear of forgetting someone, but to the Dreamworld team, your contribution has been nothing short of incredible to every single person in the team. So a big, huge thank you to the Dreamworld team. If you could help me give them a quick hand, that'd be great. But really, most importantly, to our guests that are here today, you are why we do this. Everything we do, from ensuring your safety to delivering what we call the Dreamworld difference, is about creating memories that will last a lifetime. And we are so proud to have you all here today to join us on this very special occasion. But right now, I can think of no one more fitting to officially open the ride than a very special person, Michelle Doyle, who's here today. Michelle, come on over. Now, Michelle is one of our, or actually is our longest serving team member. She's been with us now for 40 years. She doesn't look it, looks fantastic. She joined us when she was 3 years old, as I understand it. The laws were different back then. But Michelle's going to join us here to arrange the vine cutting. And it's going to take a bit of organisation just for a second to get all of the people around for the photo. So Haley's going to get that all sorted out. Well, while that's all happening, a big welcome to Michelle. We give Michelle a huge hand. If you can't see from the back, we've got the incredible wacky scissors, so this is really important. So we'll all come up. All right, I think this is the moment. So on behalf of everyone here at Dreamworld, we are terribly excited to announce that Rivertown is now officially open. I was thinking